job of deciding who gets played on the air, who gets played on the shows and so forth. You have to say no a lot. How do you handle that?
Well, what I've learned is this. There's a way to say no and not have it be such a bad word, especially when I truly, really like something, but I know it's not time yet to be on the air. I can find other avenues to do things with those bands. So let's just say X band is in there and it's good, the music's great, but I know it's not time yet for the radio. I'll say, all right, you know what? Let's do this. Let's have you come in. Let's have you videotape a live performance. I want to put it on KROQ.com. If they're local, I'll put them on the local show. We have a new music show I can do. So there's avenues we can do stuff with, and then hopefully build them to a place to where they're ready. If something is really not good, then yeah, that no hurts. And that's hard.
But let me ask you this. I wind up being in a similar position as a manager where people all the time go, Rennie, every time we talk to you, it's a no.
Right.
And the truth is, in some ways, I'm a gatekeeper to my client, right?
Yeah.
You know, I find that the only way to deal with that is to be honest, and it can be horribly uncomfortable at times. And I suspect the same is true. Now, a band might not be ready today, and then be ready. You know, when we first started with Incubus, we never even really came with a single on our first record. You know. So who decides who's being played on that new music? Do you have somebody like one of your lieutenants who you delegate that to?
The way it is Kat Corbett hosts our Locals Only show, and she and I do that playlist together. So we decide what bands get played on that show. She hosts it. And then our new music show is Jonesy's Jukebox with Steve Jones. And he actually handpicks all the music, but I feed him stuff that I think is good and I want him to play. I'll send it his way and go, hey, you know, start playing this.
Now, have you had tracks that have graduated from the Locals Only show and actually made it on the air?
Absolutely. Lots of bands. Young the Giant, when they were the Jakes, we were playing them way back when. Young Blood Hawk, we played them when they were Igloo and Hartley. Like a lot of these bands are an earlier incarnation and then they become something else. The Dirty Heads. There's more I'm forgetting. Foster the People. Like, tons.